I'll just start speaking then. Yeah? Right. That's Martin, our sound and vision man. Thumb up. Well, my apologies that it's two men behind this production, first of all. I do try in my life to have a 50-50, but I'm also trying to go beyond gender, if you know what I mean. So, hello, ladies, and I say that ironically. I know that it's almost a pejorative now. I assume that most of you is women. What I mean is I assume that most of the people at the conference are women. I don't know why I assume that. Stop Porn Cultur Conference. I'm sorry about my assumptions. They're born into me, they're bled into me. They come with a fucking DNA, don't they? Listen, the reason I'm a little bit put out right at the moment is this. I had something planned. It was almost, dare I say it, a presidential address. But all that changed, didn't it? I mean, I got this gig. Anna called me up, said, could you send a little message to the ladies, to the conference, you know, because you know where my heart is. By the way, my name is John Johnson, Johnny to my friends, and my mum, God rest her soul. Anyway, I had it all prepared. I'd written it down. I didn't need a teleprompter or anything. I was just going to come and say a few words of encouragement because I absolutely, one who's been brought in from the dark side, if you will, raised on porn, destroyed by porn, saw the light, fucking saw the light, lived in shame, all those years in shame. And I had all these wonderful words prepared because I thought we're into a golden future. I thought it's fantastic. What you lot have been able to do, forgive me for saying you lot, that might seem rude, but I'm a working class man from London, you know what I mean? You lot, it's not a rude thing. I mean, you wonderful, wonderful women. I know that there's one or two nominal fellas there who are behind the cause, but not many of us. We're lazy and we're frightened, we're fucking ridiculous, excuse my French, and you know it. It's you lot, isn't it? Still fighting the good fight. So I had all this prepared. I was going to say, I think we're into a golden age, the awareness is coming. The awareness is coming. This culture of pornography in which we live, this culture of rape in which we live, which affects not just women, not just little girls, but little boys as well. Something's got to change. We're better than this, aren't we? We're so much better than this. And then, Tuesday the 8th of November into Wednesday the 9th of November 2016, Kristallnacht. I couldn't believe it. All those conspiracy arseholes out there saying, why are you so shocked? Why are you so shocked? You should have known that it would happen. No, I didn't know that they would put that man into the most powerful position on earth, a rapist, an abuser, a narcissist, a misogynist. I didn't know. Why? Because I had hope and faith in humankind. I shouldn't. I'm a bloke and I know it. I know what blokes are capable of. I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to come and be angry and shout at you. I'm not shouting at you, I'm sort of shouting with you, if you know what I mean. But it's so hard, isn't it? I mean, what we're supposed to do, look at me. Do you know how difficult it is to be me? Hillary Clinton. I'm giving a dramatic pause there because I'm letting you assume that I'm going to say some shit about her, but I'm not. She's a brilliant woman. Dedicated her life, 30 years to service. The shit she's had thrown at her. In many ways, she brought that phrase into our collective consciousness. It takes a village to raise a child. But in these dark times, sisters and brothers, and all of you have managed to transcend beyond binary gender definitions. If it takes a village to raise a child, it takes one to abuse it as well. Sorry, just a minute. Wait, mate, can you stop doing that? Because it's driving me nuts. Tell him. Someone tell him to stop doing that. That's brilliant, thanks mate. We're recording, do you know what I mean? I'm not alone here. There's other people in the room, but I can't go into details. We're doing this in the off hours. I'm part of quite a large project, which is a bit hush-hush. Oh yeah, I'm a man doing hush-hush stuff. It's all under the radar. I can't tell you about it. It's all secret. I know that the world is supposed to love transparency, but all we men do like a big secret, don't we? We love a big secret. We love to do hush-hush things that nobody else knows about. We love to be the owners of the truth, don't we? What happened on Wednesday was about one thing and one thing only, really. They hated her. And if you can wipe out misogyny, you can wipe out racism as well. I'm trying to give one of the most important speeches of my fucking life, and it's all over the place. Mobile phones, what are you going to do, darlings? What are you going to do? And I don't mean to look down on you or condescend to you when I say darlings. I'd call my best mate darling. I wouldn't, that's a lie. I'm trying to suck up to you because I know you're feminists and I'm frightened of feminists, even though I've been called a feminist myself by feminists. They said, Johnny, you're a feminist, mate. You've got a feminist heart. I don't really know what it means. But all I wanted to say before the world turned upside down, before day was night and night was day and right was wrong and wrong was right and there is no truth anymore, I think what you're doing is brilliant. I admire you. I am inspired by you. And you're not alone. And together you're strong. And although solidarity has become a dirty word and you're not supposed to fight for anything anymore, otherwise they accuse you of being a violent terrorist, I say fight for peace. And I say fight for dignity. And I say I am human. And therefore, nothing that is human is alien to me. Unfortunately, and also fortunately. I feel strangled. Masculinity is a pain in the arse. I know there's a whole bunch of mixed metaphors there, depending on which side of the divide you live, but it's a pain in the arse. And so's femininity, and so's innity, all this gender stuff. A good friend of mine once said, his name's Walter. We call him Walter. But his real name's Walter because he's from the east of Europe. He's had a tough life. No, a really tough life, you know what I mean? But he come over here and he made the best. He said, I just think we have to start being nicer to each other. Well, I'm going to do my best anyway. That's all I wanted you to know, really. Ladies, you're not alone, and some idiots like me are out there trying to fight the good fight, trying to get rid of this toxicity, trying to make the world safe for our daughters. Hey, Martin. Martin's just become a dad. And I know he approves of this message.